Hey you guys, it's Tori, also known as LoveMsLiz, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm actually going to be discussing Health and Beauty Aztec Secret Indian Healing Clay, world's most powerful facial deep pore cleansing for natural hair. To start with, I want to say this Bentonite clay, or you can get Bentonite clay from other brands as well. This is just probably one of the more You can get Bentonite clay in a number of different places. This is probably one of the more popular brands. You can probably find it at your local beauty supply store, or you can find it on Amazon for sure. But this one was $9.99. I want to start off by saying that Bentonite clay is really good for cleansing natural hair. I first got it when I believe it was years ago. I've been using Bentonite clay for a very long time on my skin as well as on my hair. And Bentonite clay is really, really good for providing definition to your hair. So for people who have heat trained hair, people who are going through the transitioning phase and trying to get the most out of their curls, Bentonite clay is probably something you definitely want to add into your routine. I have seen on some websites where they recommend using it at least once a week, if not more, which to me, I don't know if that was for the black people, to be blunt, but I would definitely say using it at least once a month, maybe every 2 weeks if your hair can handle it. I use it once a month when I do use it. I don't use it consistently with every single wash, so keep that in mind. But it's definitely something you want to try in your natural hair routine if you are going through that transitioning phase, like I said, because it'll get your curls on point. It'll get your curls on point. Some of the benefits of this clay are, number one, it will help define your curls. Cleansing your hair thoroughly when you have heat trained hair or when you are trying to get the most out of your curl pattern is very important, because keeping your curls clogged, your hair clogged with different products, edge control, gels, creams, moisturizers, and that buildup over time will have an impact on your curl, your bounce, your hair strength, all of that. So you want to make sure that you're clarifying your hair. In addition to that, Bentonite clay reduces frizz and adds shine to your hair as well. The scientific reasoning behind it, I'm not sure, probably has to do with the clarifying. Don't mark my words, but that is what it does. When I use it, my hair is definitely a little more defined, a little more shiny, and just ultimately my curls look healthier without anything in it, way easier than if I were to just use a regular shampoo. Bentonite clay cleanses and clarifies your hair, which goes back into the curl pattern and how it helps bring out the curl pattern. Bentonite clay draws out impurities, so that's technically what it's doing. If you use Bentonite clay on your face as a face mask, then you will be able to feel what I mean. It will literally start like pulsating on your face because it's trying to draw out all those impurities and things of that nature. Also, side note, if you use it on your face, you will probably break out before your skin clears up, because it is going really deep into your pores and bringing out all that dirt, gunk, whatever. So you'll probably deal with a bit of a breakout prior to actually seeing the benefits of your skin clearing up. Bentonite clay is also said to act as a conditioner of the hair. So in addition to clarifying and cleansing, it is conditioning. I still use a conditioner afterwards, but Bentonite clay is just said to be less stripping. So while it is getting all those impurities out, your hair will still have some sense of moisture to it naturally from what the clay provides to the hair. Bentonite clay contains potassium, sodium, and calcium, which are all good for hair growth, which means that it also benefits hair growth. Bentonite clay is really supposed to be an amazing clay to use, and the benefits reach far beyond what it can do for your hair. It can do things for your skin, it can do things for wounds, it can do things I heard internally, but that's, I ain't trying to, if I look into the internals, I'll let you guys know. But I've used it for the most part on my hair and on my face, and I love it for that. I always mix my healing clay with a vinegar for the most part. This is just a regular apple cider vinegar. It's raw. Some people say you should dilute the vinegar. Some people say you can mix it with water. I personally don't mix it with water, just because mixing it with water to me doesn't provide as strong of a product. So I do prefer to, go all in or go home, go big or go home. That's what we're about to do. But if you find that you're starting out and you have sensitive skin, definitely dilute the product with water, or even just use it only with water and the clay. Once you see how that works and build up your skin tolerance, then you can switch over to only apple cider vinegar if you want to take a step on the wild side, you know. So I have some footage of when I was actually mixing mine, and I'll insert that here. You want to make sure that when you are mixing this clay, you are not using metal spoons, metal forks, metal anything. So I used a plastic Tupperware bowl as well as some wood chopsticks that I had at the house, just because I don't really know the scientific part behind it, but the metal in the silverware, or if you use metal, it's said to basically take away some of the strength of the product, just making it not as strong of a product, and also making it less likely to have any benefit on your hair and or skin or whatever you choose to use it on. So keep that in mind. Don't mix with metal, mix with plastic, wood, something like that, but no metal. And you can see that you want to just make sure you get the consistency right. So it starts off a little bit clumpy. I like to add in more as I go to see what I need. I mix it by just consistency, and you want to make sure that the consistency is good. If it is your hair, it can be a little bit runnier than what I did, but I wouldn't recommend too much runnier at all. But you just want to make sure that it's thick enough to stick on your hair, but not so thick that it's not easy to spread. This is also a very good consistency for if you want to use it on your face. And basically you just go through your hair and you apply all the product in, and then once you are done, I let it sit. I used to let it sit until it dried, but I actually read somewhere recently that you should only let it sit for about 20 minutes and you should not let it dry. So I sat with it on my hair for about 20 to 40 minutes, and then I rinsed it out, and this was how we were looking afterward. All in all, bentonite clay is definitely a product that I would recommend to add in your beauty cabinet, whether it's for your hair, whether it's for your skin. It is really good for maintenance, upkeep, you know, hair washes, face masks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.